chair. Chad, you know what to do.
Because you only got your right hand, nigga. That's the only girl you talk to.
All right.
Nigga over there laughing like he got it like that for real.
But you seen the girl I talked to last month though. But all right.
And she was ugly as hell.
No, for real.
Yeah, she was ugly as hell.
Nigga, you only talk to ugly girls though. You only talk to ugly girls.
Oh, right. I only talk to ugly girls. All right, got it. But I never talked to your mom though. I don't remember that one. I went out and talked to the queen.
You always the butt of the joke.
Huh?
You heard me? I said you always the butt of the joke. Why you always letting these niggas laugh at you, man? Like they don't even know I'm on your hip right now. They don't know what you got me 3 days ago. Hey man, how about this? How about
They don't
I'm gonna
know.
make sure they never laugh at you again.
They don't know I'm on your hip right now.
It was just a joke though.
No, but it wasn't funny though. It hurt your feelings. It hurt your feelings, and I know it did because I can feel it. Shit, nobody can talk to you like that. You a king. You a king, and everybody should bow to you.
So a king can't
Everybody
have
should bow
fun.
at your feet.
I
And
bet
you
you.
can literally take over the world, and you letting peasants talk down on you. When we can get rid of them.
No man, they my friends, man. They my friends.
All right, they're your friends, but tell me who you love more, me or them? Who you love more, me or your friends?
Come on, don't do this.
Because if you tell me that you love them more, I'll stop talking right now. But I need to hear you say, who you love more, me or them?
You know I love you more.
That says a lot about our bond. That says that I care about you.
Wait, yo, what the hell? Yo, you see this nigga Marcus over here talking to himself. He was? I thought I heard whispering.
Nah.
This nigga goofy as...
Stop.
No, let me out. Let me out, because we didn't talk to you like that. They're not talking to you. They're not talking to you like that. No, because we done with the disrespect. When you first got me, you said you would do anything for me.
I would do anything for you.
All right, then if you'll do anything, then pull me out on them right now. Now's the time. Let's do it.
like, that's what I... The hell?
You forgot to take my safety off.
Yo, Marcus, when you get a gun?
Oh yeah. I got this 3 days ago.
Oh, all right then. Why you pointing it at us?
I just wanted to show y'all.
Oh, all right. Oh, he was trying to show. Let us see.
Right.
Yeah.
Look.
It's okay.
Let's see.
We'll get them next time.
Hey, telling your piece you love it more than your bros, and it's been 3 days is diabolical. Hey, I used to hang around, and obviously I was hanging around people, and I had mine, and people had theirs. I've seen people that got love for other people pull out on each other. I never understood it, and of course I got in between it. But yeah, it's crazy what can go through your mind, especially when you're out there and you're running and gunning and you're dibbling and dabbling into recreational activities of different substances, and in a moment of anger, in a moment of frustration, in a moment of trying to prove, in a moment of ego, you just do something dumb. Even if you're not actually going to take it there, you're trying to prove and you take it. And it's crazy. That's why I honestly recommend to the young people out there in my community, I honestly recommend that if you have a pop in your life, pops, a father, if you have a brother, an older one, if you have anyone that has access to weapons, I honestly recommend you ask them and you make it your business to go out your way, even if you got to pay, even if you got to pay them, and you go out your way, you buy the casings, you ask them what kind of weapon they have, what kind of casings they have, and if they could take you shooting. Because I recommend you get comfortable around a weapon. I recommend you get good with a weapon. But I also recommend that you don't go get a weapon if you truly deep down know, you can be honest with yourself, that you're the type of person who is constantly... There was a point in my life where I was constantly getting into fights. Like, it was almost guaranteed if I went out the house that day, I was going to get into an altercation, a screaming match, a threatening match, a fight. It was going to something. But, at that point in time in my life, maybe I was more angry. Maybe I was looking for problems when I shouldn't have been. Or maybe I was taking things too personal in life. Like, everything was, I'll show you. Anyways, the point being is, I'm glad where I'm at in life. I'm content enough to understand that a weapon is not my fix-it. A weapon is not to be my fix-it. A weapon is to be hidden, discreet, and not shown, unless someone's life or my life is on the line, and it needs to be used. A weapon is to be utilized, not what's the word? I want a word that rhymes for some reason. A weapon is to be utilized, not to be advertised. Clean. Come on, chat. That's clean. Guarantee if you Google that right now, it's not a real thing. You've never heard that. That's me. And that was clean for off the top. And I would tell y'all if it was a rap. If it was a line I had somewhere and never used it, that's nothing. I just thought of that. Yeah, a weapon is to be utilized, not advertised. That's money. And chat, the thing is, I'm getting carried away because I think it's a good line, but let's focus. The point is, if you're not in a position where you can truly say that even if your ego, even if something hurts you emotionally, you heard how he was like, but it hurt your feelings, you know, talking to his 9, it hurt your feelings. Even if you're in a place where your feelings are hurt emotionally, you're outraged, you're angry, if you could truly say that you know good and well that that weapon is not to be advertised but utilized, then yeah, you should have a weapon on you. I really would say if you can't say that confidently, I would encourage you work on that, because it's best you do have a weapon in today's day and age. But if you think it's to be advertised, you got it wrong.
Ow, Dave, you f***ed me in the ear. Wonder what Alison Brie's spit tastes like. What does it taste like? I don't feel like you can taste your own spit.
Remind me, love. Yeah, exactly.
It's good.
What a review.
A little freaky.
A butthole hottie. Butthole hottie. Butthole hottie.
I like it.
Hi, I'm Alison Brie.
I'm Dave Franco.
And we're here with BuzzFeed to do Thirst Tweets Part 2.
We asked for some particularly salacious tweets this time, as horny as you could give us, and I don't regret it.
Me neither. Yet.
Last time...
Thirst Tweets went well.
Yeah, I proved that I don't know the lingo for sexual positions these days.
Dave Franco, please murder my bussy.
Bushy pussy?
Butt pussy.
Butt pussy.
I don't totally know what
Hey.
either.
Yeah, it doesn't mean we're not doing it.
Hold up, before we judge Dave Franco, that wasn't bad. That was pretty. He was on to something. Bushy kitty. That made sense. But yeah, obviously the real answer made a lot more sense. I never heard that term. What did Nicki Minaj say in that song? Yeah, truffle butter. Yeah, I never heard that bussy term.
Life, though.
Yeah. Let's get started.
Okay.
Let's dive right in. Dave Franco and Alison Brie, are you interested in a third? Mayhaps a fourth?
Oh.
I don't think we're interested in a fourth.
One-up themselves within their own tweet.
I do
Yeah,
not
they
want
did.
a fourth. Too many hands, too
Open
many
to a
fingers.
fourth. I feel like 3 might actually make it more complicated, and then 4 is just so many people.
It's a
There's no
party, a
real
party,
emotions
it's a
going on. It's
party.
just a party. Dave Franco learning about bussy will always make me giggle. I learned about that on the last one.
I was here.
I still don't remember what it means.
I'm not telling you.
Come on, bro. You don't remember?
Pussy.
You remember? You
Butt
remember.
pussy.
Yeah.
That's right.
Was that it?
I think so.
Okay.
I think it was that, but then I questioned myself later. Wonder what Alison Brie's spit tastes like. What does it taste like? I don't feel like you can taste your own spit.
It's
Give it to me, baby.
Don't recoil.
it's good.
Hey, relax.
What a review.
Kind of nothing, which is like positive.
nothing.
Kind of nothing, which is like high marks.
Yours tasted pretty fresh.
Really?
Yeah.
That's surprising. Some days I wish I was
Really?
Dave Franco. Other days I wish I was in Dave Franco.
put a
Do you
pin in
see
it.
my problem?
Talk about bussy.
I made a video actually for this specific person.
Wow.
It's called Go F Yourself. It ends with me F***ing myself. So I think
mean-
this is for you.
Spoiler alert.
Well, it'll still hit.
Oh, I
it
haven't
will.
seen a single Alison
Get
Brie
it?
movie where her tits aren't out and about. Love her for
Out
always
and
showing
about.
off her perfect milkers.
Jesus. And about.
These
And
tits be
about.
out and about. How do you feel
Right.
about my boobs being called milkers.
I was on board with the tweet, and then milkers, I'm questioning it.
Milkers, I question.
Thank you. He said
don't like it.
perfect.
I don't
She,
like it. I don't
they,
like
they
it.
said perfect.
Dave Franco always plays a butthole
I don't like
hottie,
milkers
and I'm
either.
always into it.
Those
Wow.
milkers.
I'm
A butthole
Sounds old.
hottie. Butthole hottie. Butthole hottie.
I like it. A butthole hottie is like
A guy who likes buttholes. And he's attractive.
played it in all of my films.
When are Dave Franco and Alison Brie gonna let us watch them fuck
Wow.
It's a valid question.
in our film together?
That's
Fair
right.
question.
If there's any reason to see this film,
Come on in, the water's fine.
yeah. July 30th. Watch us.
You may get wet.
Watching 21 Jump Street, and there definitely
Don't
is a
entice
hole
us.
in the narrative in that Channing Tatum and Dave Franco never kiss. But aside from that, it's good.
Wow. That is the hot take I've been waiting for.
Can you think of the moment where it should have happened?
After the party gets broken up, you know, Jonah was just like, what, Scott? What, Scott?
Oh, here
what,
we go.
what, Scott?
I'm not kidding when I say she does that once a week. I'm not
told us.
exaggerating.
And you guys are running down the street and you're like, you, and you're
yeah,
like pushing
that
on
is a
his
good
chest.
moment.
If you guys
If we
just did a little
pot
smooch
kiss
at the end,
just in front of Jonah, it
would have
made
been
him
really
real
good.
jealous. Either there or right after I say it rhymes with grape.
He puts your hair behind your ear
Yeah.
and
Okay.
does a slow,
Give us an example.
yeah.
Would have been good.
Me watching Mad Men, all caps.
It's worth thinking
if
of
you
it.
don't f your Alison Brie ass wife.
Yeah. He doesn't.
You
f- you.
Pete?
Yeah. He's not
I
fucking
mean,
you in
he
that
does
show.
f me. We have a baby.
Right.
So at least one time.
You never see the fucking though.
No, he's always
You
fucking
know where
other
you do
women.
see the fucking?
Bro, I'm sitting here for how long they've been together, and I had no idea bro had a kid. Congratulations.
Together, July 30th. Now you see me too. More like, now I want to see Dave Franco's butt.
But
I'm trying to think if you see it in number 3. Number 3 coming out November 14th. Now you 3 me.
now you threw me in Dave Franco's butt.
I've been wearing pretty tight pants. I feel like
Always. When are you not wearing tight pants?
fair enough.
It's a good butt. Is Allison a dommy mommy or a pillow princess? Either way, I'm barking.
Oh wow. I'd say you
Relax.
run the gamut.
I think I'm a dommy mommy.
Oh.
Are you?
What's a pillow princess? Just the
Just
opposite
lay
of
back.
a dommy
Exactly.
mommy.
I think you got that in you. You got range.
Thanks, honey.
Yeah, you're
Which
welcome.
do you prefer?
I like it all. I like it all.
Depends.
I'd let Dave Franco f me in the ears if he wanted. So Fight Club. Ah, Dave, you f me in the ear.
I don't like it.
I don't
Letterbox.
like it. I don't like it unless Allison likes it. That's when you know you're trying
Box
to hit,
review.
Right?
5
I like
stars.
It if you like
all
it.
caps. I need
If you
Allison
like it, I
Brie
love
to
it.
blow my back out with a strap on until the car windows are foggy.
You need to
Now,
get off
what
Twitter.
project do we think they're reviewing?
Gotta be together. July 30th.
Dave Franco, I will let you do things to me which will set back feminism my centuries. I think they meant bi centuries.
Bi
But I
think
like
she
to
meant
be.
what she said.
Dave
Set
Franco,
back my centuries. I'm fucking down. Let's set that shit back my centuries. Okay, I'm just
Okay.
saying an
She's with it,
8-hour
you're with it.
lesbian sex marathon
She
with
could be the
Allison
3.
Brie and then going antique shopping
She could be
after
number
it
3.
would take the edge off.
I don't know about the antique shopping, if I'm being honest.
You're down with the 8-hour part?
It's long.
Sure.
It sounds long.
Yeah.
But I'm not opposed.
What do you think
Okay.
you'd buy at that antique shop after 8 hours of
Nothing. I don't like antiques.
Really?
It's a downer ending to that one.
I want Dave Franco to memorize my whole.
Jesus.
I like her.
Just a little.
Is that it? Period?
That's it. No period. There is no
Right.
period. It ends on whole.
Visualizing.
I
it,
like her. Hey, believe it or not, to memorize something, I have to be in it. I have to stay there long. I like that. I like this woman. I understand what her freaky mindset is. You ever been around a woman and you like, man, we get a little vulgar on this channel, but yeah, I'll leave that one alone. Yeah.
The tongue was unnecessary.
No, it's not crazy. It's just you're like, I want to sleep in it. I just want to be connected to you, you know, intercourse, and just sleep in it. Not even doing it, just sleep in it. I just want to lay in it. You never heard that term before? That's where you just relax in it though, and memorize it. I see what she did there. She needs to get off Twitter too. All these folks need to log off.
Ooh, oh, wow, okay. This is a quote. This is a quote as if I guess I'm saying it. Ooh, I'm Dave Franco. I was in 21 Jump Street. I can write and direct movies. I'm cute as a button. I'm f***ing Alison Brie. Man, this guy. You know what? I concur. I agree. That guy.
You got it good, babe.
I felt it coming. You could feel the tonality from the first ooh.
From the ooh, yeah, that really did it. Okay, Dave Franco having a dad bod now is so hot. He's always triggered my daddy issues, but
Honestly though, he does have it good because Allison is one of those women. She's one of the dumb ones. You know what I mean by that? Like she's one of those. She's a wife, bro. I don't know if she can cook. I don't know if she's a great mother. I honestly am not even too sure they have kids. They could have been talking about the movie. I was like halfway joking. But the point I'm making is she's one of them ones. If you know, you know. You know when you're around a woman who just knows how to have fun, knows how to go with the punches, knows how to be loyal, knows how to be a woman, but still knows how to be your friend, knows how to be a partner. Just willing to learn life together. We're willing to be real with you, willing to be honest. Anyways, the point is, why did they stop asking? Is this question, has it been over asked and I'm just uninformed? Why have people stopped asking, how did you get your start? Like, I would love to know, Allison, how did you get your start? Like, was it a friend? Was it a audition you didn't even belong at? You went with a friend? Was it you Google, like me? I'm constantly Googling, and I'm paying. I'm putting my money where my mouth is. I'm looking for an agent, and I'm trying to get auditions every day. They send me a list of new auditions, and I'm trying to figure this thing out. And, obviously make time for it when I got this going on too. And obviously I have a real job, but, God is good. We're managing. That being said, I would just like to hear. I feel like we need I'm trying to win, son, but I'm trying to help so many other people win with me. So my thing is, people got to hear this. Like, what worked for me might work for the next person, but what worked for Dave might work for the next person, and so forth and so forth. So I would like to know, Dave, how'd you get your first start? I know his brother, James Franco, is in the business. Okay. How'd you get your start? Okay. Your brother. Okay. Okay. And after that, how do you go about auditions today? Do you even have to audition anymore? Oh, no, I go through this agency. What agency? Such and such. Okay. Where are they located? In Cali. Now, there's probably a fan out there in Cali who, if they can start saving money instead of doing they can do Uber Eats and DoorDash, but instead of paying for food and DoorDashing every night, they put $100 a week away, save up $300, not even $250, and they go to the same agency Dave got his start at. So, like, you know what I mean? That's the point that I'm saying, that people need to get back as interviewers, we need to get back to, because I put myself in there, because I wouldn't mind interviewing some folks. We need to get back to a place where we ask the good questions. The question that is not just good for the fans at home, but also for people that are just up and coming.
I need him so bad.
They got me in the end.
It won me over too. I was defensive. I wouldn't consider Dave's bod a dad bod, unless you mean a
you don't even know
zaddy bod.
What's
There
your
you go.
definition of zaddy?
Like a hot man.
Period? Yeah. Oh, Jesus. Okay.
It bothered us too that your employees weren't taking full advantage of their retirement plans, so Vanguard.
There's no immediate washing out of pickle juice flavor. Even if you eat bacon-wrapped sausage from Alison Brie's pussy. Pickle juice. I disagree with you about the pickle juice part.
How'd you even find
I'm down
this
with a
tweet?
little sip of pickle juice.
But you think you can get the flavor out of your mouth easily?
Only if it's wrapped in bacon sausage and from your pussy.
Right. That
You know what? I agree with the whole tweet.
I
take it
like
back.
sold.
I would say I like the flavor of pickle juice more than
Bacon wrapped pussy.
bacon wrapped sausage coming out of my pussy. Dave
Right.
Franco, just know I'll always love
Can't knock
you
it till
and
you
I'll
try it.
save you a spot deep inside me. XOXO.
This one was sweet.
Aw, you've always got a spot right there deep inside them.
We got one gentle one.
Yeah.
Dave Franco could literally say any single word in my ear and I'd come. Man has the hottest voice, hands down. I'm happy you say that, because some people don't agree. When I laugh, it sounds like I'm coughing. I've had
That's
people
true.
literally say, don't cough on me, and I'm like, I'm enjoying life, I'm laughing. I
Right.
appreciate you.
You wanna
Just trying to
whisper
enjoy
something
the
in my
little
ear?
things.
Remember when
Don't make a big thing
someone
about it.
wanted me to their ear?
Oof,
Get
wow,
it? Trying to
gosh.
enjoy the little things. Don't make a big thing.
Not a dry seat in the house. Oh, wow. Oh, this is a good throwback. You're so hot, I'm gonna jerk you off
Wait.
into a popsicle mold.
Did she just do that sarcastically? Because that was funny.
Oof, wow.
Someone wanted me to their ear.
Oof, wow, gosh. Not a dry seat in the house. Oh, wow. Oh, this is a good throwback. You're so hot, I'm gonna jerk you off into a popsicle mold, and I'm gonna freeze the cum, and I'm gonna deep throat that cumsicle, Dave Franco.
That was from one of my first videos.
Is it a full quote?
Yeah. That was from me.
Oh, really?
Believe it or not.
Did you think when you were writing that line that it would be later tweeted about
No.
you?
I knew that line was timeless. I knew it'd come back 15
What
years
about
later on this
you?
press tour. Check out You're So Hot Part 1 with me and Christopher Mintz-Plasse. It's basically me and my best friend telling each other in graphic detail how much we want to each other.
Getting a sense of what Dave's old videos were like.
Sadly, the worst one of these tweets is one that I wrote. The forever best hetero couple / bussy content is ALISON, BRIE, and Dave Franco. When she reads a thirsty tweet to him, chef's kiss.
Oh my God.
Make this as chef's kiss as possible.
Dave Franco can shove a whole deck of cards inside my ass and ask me, is that my card? While he's holding a book, and I would still say, yes, sir.
You know what? Now you for me, I got some ideas. Okay, ALISON BRIE could honestly sit on my face, choke me to death, and my vengeful spirit would thank her for it. It's not over. While that same spirit also simultaneously hunt down my exes who refused to sit on my face back when we were dating. Do you want me to take that whole thing again?
No.
You got it?
Y'all understand as fans, first of all, y'all threw out the book when it comes to digital footprint. Y'all obviously don't care about that. These tweets will live forever. Even when you delete it, it's out there and somewhere and it can be found. Probably in someone's phone on a screenshot. Someone who thinks you're a psycho. But that being said, guys, we can't give into our lust that much. Like, some of y'all are letting your mind wander way too far. You need to reel it back in. Reel it all the way back in. And reconfigure. Get it together. Like, yeah, she's beautiful, and okay, if you love Dave or you love your celebrity crush, but they're married. Y'all talking to these folks like they're not married. Now the single ones, have at it. Well, no, I'm not judging.
I think once was enough. Sorry to these exes, and sorry to this person that those exes wouldn't sit on their face. Like,
You sit
why
on
not?
his face, you choke him to
Why
death.
not?
At
While
this
on
point,
his
he's
face.
Playing
gone.
games. Stop teasing
And
us.
then
You're
his
married.
spirit. Oh, this is actually better than I thought. Now that I'm breaking it
The
down.
ghost, it's a haunting.
The spirit hunts down the exes.
Yeah.
And is like,
Right.
F you to my exes
Right.
who did not sit on my face.
No, he can only do that if he's a ghost.
You can sit on her face if you're a ghost.
That's my, what's it called?
We gotta end this quick.
What?
I think
enough.
these are
I
up the
think
ante
these
from last time.
were definitely dirtier than last
Yeah.
time.
Yeah.
They were slightly more graphic, and I was surprised.
very
I think we
moved by
both
all
were
your
quite
tweets.
flattered by them. So thanks everyone.
Appreciate you guys. Together.
In theaters, July
July
30th.
30th.
Thanks for hanging out.
Pussy means butt pussy, officially.
Pussy means boy pussy.
See, I had a feeling that I was wrong.
Bussy, I'm
Sorry.
being schooled again. It's taken me 2 thirst tweet videos to get there, and I still don't know it, but apparently it means boy pussy. And,
Boy pussy. I misread the signs.
I won't forget it for number 3. I guess we need to come back now.
Yeah, you should come back. Is that you coming back?
Why do we browse like this?
Should we click it, chat?
Hunting, looking, searching. What if we...
Alright, I'll click. Oh, it disappeared on me.
Schooled again. You've been waiting for this tweet from someone who you don't know who they are or what they look like?
Hi, I'm Alison Brie.
I'm Dave Franco.
And we're at BuzzFeed, and we're about to read some
Thirst tweets.
thirst tweets. I feel excited.
I feel...
You should.
Already?
If I don't turn beet red by the end of this, we have failed.
What do you think this is gonna make us uncomfortable?
So I'm gonna read the ones that are directed at you.
And I'll read the ones directed at you.
Thinking about Alison Brie's boobs again. I relate.
That's the whole tweet?
That's it. That's
Thinking
it.
about my boobs again.
Good boobs. Easy to think about.
Thanks, honey. Early days, I remember my mom, this was like when I was on Community, my mom was like, seems like everyone on the internet is excited about your boobs, but I don't know why. They're just okay. And look, Mom, in your face. Still bored, thinking about Dave Franco's naked booty. Wow, you've shown some good naked butt. I think of Neighbors doing a little jackrabbit hump, and then, I mean, they looked great, babe.
Thank you.
Oh, Alison Brie, sexy and married to Dave Franco. She's literally winning. She's winning so hard, and all I can do is watch.
Whoa. Whoa.
That should be like my daily affirmation that I say to myself every morning.
Early in the
Alison
morning.
Brie,
In the
sexy.
mirror.
Yeah.
Strong start. I'd cut my foot off to see Alison Brie naked.
You're in luck.
You can keep them.
I'd let Dave Franco cut off my fingers and then eat them. I'd let Dave Franco cut off my fingers and then eat them.
And then eat them.
You're gonna chop them off, get tourniquet for her, and then you just get a little.
Wait. What am I missing? We watched part 2. This is part 1. We watched it backwards. I wasn't planning on watching this. Part 2 on BuzzFeed the second time, because he said that we should come back a third time since he can't get pussy, right, boy? So, right now, or on part 2, he's promoting together. But right now, why'd she say that? Why'd she say you're in luck? Did she do a film where she's naked? I never heard of that. Well, I never seen it.
Be
Did I
honest.
HD
Do you think
this
Alison
yet?
Brie and Dave Franco would consider having a joint sugar
I
baby?
did now.
Because I would like to join that relationship, but also I'm younger and poor, so we could make it a thing. I'm a little confused.
Like we're the sugar daddy.
We're the
in
sugar
essence,
daddy.
To our little
together.
baby.
Okay, I get it.
I guess I've never heard sugar baby.
Never heard that
Well, you
either.
have now. We'll discuss it later.
Yes, we will. In all caps. Alison Brie, mommy, hello, hi, bark, bark, woof.
We're getting a little too baby, mommy, daddy.
Infantilizing.
But I liked the dog barky stuff.
Like the bark, bark, woof to close it out?
Yeah.
Okay.
I have Dave Franco as my home screen. I almost nut every time I exit an app.
Whoa. Nut is... I didn't realize how aggressive the word
It's
nut
aggressive.
is.
What a day in the life
For a
of this
woman?
person. Oh my God. Listen, I am bisexual for a reason, and that reason is strictly to be used in a threesome by Dave Franco and Alison Brie. That's also why I'm bisexual.
You've been waiting for this tweet from someone who you don't know who they are or what they look like?
Yeah.
Can we talk about
Makes
these
sense to
tweets?
check that.
Hey, I'm gonna let y'all enjoy the video, but can we talk about these tweets one more time? Because I think now I'm looking at it, now that we're on part 1, and I'm realizing this is obviously a theme, maybe I'm looking at it wrong. Maybe I'm looking at it like, whoa, these tweets, I'm taking them at face value. Some of these people, couple screws missing. But maybe some of y'all are doing this so you can get on the show. Some of y'all are going a little bit too far because you know of this show, that they have people on. But I mean, how would you would have to know that Alison Brie and Dave Franco are for sure going on. Yeah, you would have to know too much. Nah, some of this is crazy. And then You're taking the gamble of getting picked out of thousands and thousands of tweets that say hashtag Alison Brie, hashtag Dave Franco.
Alison Brie is living, breathing, wet dream.
Great.
I concur.
Ooh, political. I would let Dave Franco f me in front of the president.
Whoa. Exciting. That's exciting. Depends what president.
I go current.
Yeah.
Be supportive.
Yeah. I feel like we shouldn't go too far down that route.
Yeah.
Alison Brie, mommy, choke me. So much mommy.
Gosh, you know, people will call us mom and dad on the internet, and I'm cool with it.
How do you feel about the choke me element of that tweet?
I feel medium.
Sure.
Oh my God.
that?
A woman after my own heart. I'd let Dave Franco finger pop my asshole. This is one of my favorite lines in 21 Jump Street.
Yeah.
Meanwhile, you guys were over here finger popping each other's assholes. Oh wow, beautiful.
It's charming. I'd let Alison Brie
Charming.
chloroform me.
That's a Community reference.
Oh.
That was fun. I liked chloroforming that guy.
Why?
Felt powerful.
Yeah.
Dave Franco is really daddy AF. I want him to curse me out and call me his bitch while he f***s me in the ass for like 4 days.
4 days. I'm proud.
All right. I need her Twitter at, because I just want to check on her. I'm joking.
I actually think there's a fair amount
The
of
names are
restraint.
right there. I'm just not
4
scrolling
days.
over.
It's a
You
precise
scroll over?
number. It's a precise number.
All right. Absolutely
4
ashamed
days is
of
a
the fact
precise
that I would
number,
let
you're right.
Alison Brie rail me into oblivion.
Oh no, they blank
That's
them
all.
out. They blank the names out. Never mind.
You're gonna get railed
Yeah.
by me.
Watch.
If Dave Franco
Yeah, they
asked
blur
me
it
to
out.
lick his anus, I would.
A lot of ass play going on.
I will say we brought it back around to your anus. Like the other tweets were more focused on their own anuses and what you would do to them, and now we're paying some attention to yours.
I'd let Alison Brie choke
Paying some
me with
attention
her
to yours.
thighs.
We're
Oh
paying
my
some attention
God.
to yours.
I
I'll
mean,
be
I'm
down
wearing the
there.
boots for it today. I have
Yeah.
very strong
Can you
thighs.
show the boots to camera? Is that can?
Can I?
How about that?
Wow.
Dave Franco is so hot he could raw me.
He could raw me.
We're learning some new
Yeah.
Raw
lingo.
me.
Yeah.
Raw meat, yeah.
Alison
Raw
Brie,
meat.
4 commas. I'm just a hole. I'm just a hole. I'm just a hole. I'm just a hole.
Take it in, Allison.
Depending on how you read it, it could actually be very sweet.
Again, just a hole for me.
I'm just.
Alright.
Oh yeah. Oh.
A hole for me.
Oh, interesting.
Dave Franco, please murder my bussy.
Bushy pussy.
Butt pussy.
Butt pussy.
This is why
The male pussy.
the bussy,
The
babe.
bussy.
I only know this from Peloton.
How do you know it from Peloton? They're on there talking about bussy. Like,
Oh, I know what it was. Las Culturistas. I don't know how new it is, honey. We might just be mommy and daddy.
we're going a little bit of a different direction on this. I would let Alison Brie poop on me.
It had to end there.
Yeah.
Right. That's what I'm thinking the same thing. Honestly, chat, that's enough. There's probably like 2 more, but that's enough. Some of y'all just say dumb things. Well, I'll be honest with you, chat. A lot of y'all say dumb things. Not some of y'all. But why? Like, what would make you think that anything about that is attractive? To her or to you? Does she even come up? Now, if you said that to your OnlyFriends women, or your OF models, or your corn star, adult film stars, yeah, I'm sure you could say all types of crazy things because y'all watch them. I mean, you see them. So you know the type of crazy psycho things they're into. So you would know if it's out of their, out of their reach. But this is a nice, wholesome young lady who acts for a living. You definitely don't know if she's into that.
I just learned something about parliaments.
Unless she told you.
Parliament cigarettes. I don't know if I told you this or not. So people that do cocaine usually smoke parliaments because they can put cocaine in the filter. Instead of using a key, they just do this, put it in, whatever. And so I'm looking at this box the other day, and there's a line of coke right on the front of the box. You
Wow.
see it?
I see it.
Do a line.
Oh, yeah.
There's even an arrow There's even an arrow pointing down at it, like, "Hey, idiot."
So they market it. They
market
market it to cocaine
heads.
people.
Right. Yep.
I never bought Parliaments, but if you had them at 4 in the morning, I'd sure fucking smoke them if I had them.
Yeah.
No, Jesus Christ, it's gonna be 10 years since I last did blow.
That's what I remember. I remember when you used to do it.
Fucking years.
It's a long time ago.
You know, I was telling somebody about the time we were taping the Joe Show, and you taped that conversation. Tell these people at my lobe. What date was that?
It was about 10 years ago, 11 years ago.
It was right before I got off.
Yeah, right before.
It was like the winter before I quit cocaine.
And you were going through something where you kept on getting really like serious, where you said, you know, you feel that your spirit has left you left your body, that you're over. Like, you really made everyone in our group believe that you were dying, and you were like not telling us something, or because you seemed like you lost 1,000 dogs. You know, like I mean, it was. So I recorded you. I documented that time.
Chat. There's no way that's a saying. Don't pick up anything that man just said. I don't think I've ever heard someone say, I mean, I was just going through it. It was almost like I lost 1,000 dogs. I never heard that. Now, after this stream, you know, I got a 30 minutes with you still. After 20 minutes, after this stream, I'll check. And if I'm wrong, the next stream, if you happen to catch it, I'll come back on and admit it that I was wrong. But I don't think that's a thing. But sometimes people say things in a moment that it almost sound like it could be a thing. Like, man, she's going through it. Like, she's been feeling like she's lost 1,000 dogs. It sounds like it could be a thing, but at the same time, it's got to be one of the dumbest things I've heard all day.
It's somewhere on the internet. It's called Joey Diaz, Ready to Die. And it was really interesting because that's when I first started meeting you, or I first started.
No, I was tight with you by that point. Like, we had been around.
It's been like a couple years, you know.
Yeah.
But then I saw you overnight just become this person.
Oh my God, it was terrible.
And the shit you were talking about, it wasn't the Joey today. It was like the sad version of you.
No. It was, we had Chris Herron on the other night, and he went through a bunch of drug shit. You know, and that's why I wanted to have a light podcast tonight. I said, I want to have some jokes and fucking around. Right. But somebody had asked me about those videos recently, and I told them, go online and look at the shape I was in. Like, I remember exactly what I did that weekend. Like, I spent maybe $600 that I did not have. Like, at the time, I did not have this money. And in those days, I had a guy that would deliver right to your room. I met him at the UFC.
I remember that weekend. This is crazy. You know what? I don't know if you remember this. You gave me a little, and you put it in my front pocket of my coat. I forgot that I had it in there because I was wasted when you did that. I found it about a year ago. I put on the jacket, and I pulled it out. And I was like, holy shit, I know what this is from. I did it, too. It was great.
That was...
it still worked.
My friends were in town from Jersey.
Hey, if I'm going to point out when he said something dumb, like the 1,000 dogs, I'm going to point out when he said something good. One thing we all were thinking is, never mind when you found it, did you do it? I mean, you know, and I don't promote substance abuse, but I'm just saying, we as a true listener, we were all thinking the same thing. Did you do it? Or at least, what did you do with it? I would have been fine with any answer like, it was used. Okay, cool. It was used. Good to know. You, a woman, someone.
I was there with you, Rogan, and somebody else, Ari maybe.
Yeah.
And I basically went to the room when we got there, got the delivery. I didn't do any coke before the show. And I think right from the fucking show, I split. But why? We were there like 2 nights.
In Jersey.
No,
in Vegas.
We shot that in Vegas.
Yeah, Vegas. Yeah.
Well, we shot that the second night.
Right. I think we were there. The first night was, or the second night was a UFC, or the first night was a UFC. So we filmed a special, and then there was a UFC or something like that.
I left the UFC. Like, Joe said something to me. Like, he goes, my friend, the lawnmower guy, said you went and left. And I go, oh, people were bothering me, asking me questions about Adam Sandler, and they pissed me off.
Right.
But Joe knew I had lied to him. Like, I couldn't even watch the UFC. Like, I was like, I got to go to the room and get hot. And the guy was bringing me Vicodins and Darvocets and Valium. And you know me, I was eating all 3 of them together, like fucking. And then we go to do this show, and it's me and you in a room. And you're like, what's your problem or something? And I go, you know, man, it's fucking over. Like, it's over for me. Like, I don't see me. First of all, I've been here for 7 years or six and a half years or no.
Hey, one thing I will say, stop, right? Stop with the one thing I will say. If I can just add on, stop. Just talk, because you're not going to stop. You're Alcoholics Anonymous over here. But truthfully, I'm just going to say this real quick. It's not going to be quick. I just want to say, if I can, that's a dope thing, though, to have a... It's interesting how you can be around so many people, different personalities, different characters, all real friends, all real love for these guys, for these women, whoever's in your circle, your team, you're tight, you're close. But it's interesting how you can be, you know, whacked out of your mind and get drunk with this guy and have fun. Y'all just know how to have fun. But when you're with this guy, you want to go pick up girls. That's just what y'all do. You talk about girls, you go pick up. But when you're with this guy, you could just sit there bored watching movies and y'all both getting high or drinking and just yapping for hours. But then you get around this guy that maybe he's not as close as you are with the others, or maybe he's even closer. But you're just something about him or something about her you're just open with. Like you pour it all on him. Now, mind you, it could have been the mix of him mixing 3 things on top of smoking bud, on top of drinking. It could have been a mix of things that he was just feeling honest and open. Or it could have been he just needed that conversation. It could have been anybody there. But the point I wanted to make was it's a dope thing to be that person. Because I feel like I'm that person. And again, it's not bragging. It's just being honest and just noticing a pattern in my life. I happen to be in the room with one person often, and it's like this person's pouring their heart out to me, and then I'm in a room with someone else, this person is pouring their heart out to me, and then I'm hanging out with this young lady, she's pouring her heart. So I happen to be the guy that I feel like I can give myself credit for something like this. Maybe I'm just either a good listener, or people feel comfortable around me, comfortable enough to say, man, I want to open up, and I want to pour my heart. I want to wear my heart right now, wear it on my sleeve. I'm feeling this. And again, that's why therapy makes the millions of dollars it does. That's why therapy is important, and I encourage it. I don't encourage it for lifelong therapy. Like if you're in there 20 years, it gets to a point. Your life should be looking a little bit more decent. Otherwise, you're enjoying the conversation and just talking and giving someone a position of wearing and hearing your problems, but not doing the actual work to increase or change the life around you and your decisions. But it's a good thing to be that person. It really is. It's a good thing that people get around you and they feel like they can trust it. And they know what they're gonna say to you. They can guarantee as much as humanly possible that thing is gonna stay between you two. And they know you're gonna give them the truth. You're gonna give them honesty, but you're not gonna preach. You're not gonna think this moment is about you, and you're not gonna judge, and that's important. And if you're not that person, I'd recommend you try to become that person. Do you need to hear everybody's problems, and do you need to be, pouring into everybody and nobody's pouring into you? No, if that's just not who you are, that's not who you are. But I would recommend that be the person that you can get around friends or even people that you're just spending the night with or getting up with for the night. Be the person that can come around and people feel a sense of confidence with you. They can trust you.
In 8 years, I have no success at no level. Like, the only success I had was the Comedy Store, and I booked like Mad TV and like Cold Case, but there was no success. And then I got a shot to do The Longest Yard, and the movie comes up number
COCO,
2.
do you know what I would
and all
do
these
right
people
now?
on
I
the
would
set are
pay-
going, dog, when
I'd
this
pay
movie comes
Mad
out,
TV to
your
have
phone's
me
not
on.
going to stop ringing.
They don't
Well,
even
the
gotta
movie
pay
came
me.
out, and then the phone didn't fucking ring.
Just Mad TV.
Not at all. Like, I
Case.
got called into 2 pilots or something, and I got a meeting with Tom Hanks. That was it. Like, nobody else called.
I had a meeting with
So
Tom
it just kept mounting. Like, it kept mounting. So the movie came out in May of 2005. By fucking December of 2005, I was a mess. And all of 2006, I got the fat ball removed.
That's right. And that was when we thought you knew what that fat ball was, because you would say, make it cute, like you would have jokes about it, like giving it a cigarette or something, and like how you just had this big like cyst type thing on your neck.
Cyst on my fucking neck.
You just told us it was just fat juice or something like that, and me and Joe realized, I think it's something worse. That's why he's so depressed and he's going through this. Then we thought you knew what it was, and it was like you didn't want to tell us, like, hey,
no, they knew from the beginning it was
so
had
weird.
No cancer in it. I just I couldn't do this girl I was dating any justice, you know.
That's hard. That's hard, chat. Hey, I'll tell you what, chat.
It used to take 5 apps and 3 timeouts to find the game.
Chat, and this is why I encourage y'all, if you're going to sleep around, fine. If you're going to hang out with girls and spend your time chasing tail, fine. Just use protection. Because I'm just going to say real quick, I'm going to wrap it up. That's hard right there. As a man, as a men being men, you know, I preach all this advice on, you know, or all this my story about staying focused. I've been at this for years, you know, putting the work in, you know, staying confident, trusting that God will open the door, trusting that I'm not crazy, that something good can come from this, trusting that I can be the one in the city to get out. You know, all this stuff I preach. I preach, you know, not having time for a woman. Even if I wanted to, it wouldn't be fair to them. I'd only be around for our time, things that we benefit from, and then I'd be doing this all the time. So I just want to touch on what he said. He's right. That's hard. Being with a woman, chat, that you done messed around and had a kid with, or being with a woman and you know good and well you're not doing her no favors because you can't come around, you're too busy working, you know she wants attention. Naturally, it's their makeup as a woman. Even men want attention every now and again. But then we want to go back into our own world. But women, that's something they crave constantly. That's a hard position to find yourself in, chat. Which is why I preach what I preach. Staying focused, not getting yourself in a position where you done messed around and went out with this girl, and now you got a kid with this one, and now you're trying to juggle life, but you're also trying to put the work in and build your YouTube or build your platform or send your music out, and now you got 100 different things going on and you can't make time. There's nothing worse than feeling like you can't do for someone even though you'd like to, but you're too busy because you don't got it anyways. Even if you wanted to, you don't got it. Now you got the weight of the world on your shoulders from you and from someone else's weight and from someone else's world. So yeah, that's one thing I agree with, chat. Stay focused. Genuinely, I'm telling you, stay focused. Just build something. Build something and everything else can come second. It goes, God is first, above all, at all times. But when I say everything else comes second, I mean hanging out. I mean, bro, there's times where I've even put my mental health behind. Like, and again, this is not healthy, chat. But I can't ask for the 1% of living, you know, having money, being able to buy people I love things and go places. I can't ask for the rare things in life, but then not go through the rare things in life. You got to sacrifice before you get where you're going. So yeah, there's times where I'm just not ready, chat. I feel like the world is caving. I feel like I'm drowning. I feel like this is not right and I need to work on this area and I'm overthinking this in my mind and I need help. But there's no answer. But do I not show up? Of course not. It's time to show up. It is what it is. Like, I'm talking about putting your mental health behind, because the one thing that comes first, if all else is failing, the one thing that comes first is you're still building. You're still building. Brick by brick. And I preach that, chat. Now, mind you, you should do what you can, you know, whatever it is to stay healthy. And relationships should be important to you. Relationship with your kin, relationship with loved ones. You should build bonds with your son or your daughter. These things should come hand in hand. But that's the best thing to learn in life, how to balance everything. How to make time for the gym, how to make time for family, how to make time for mental health, how to make time for eating healthy or at least eating decent, how to make time to learn a skill set and go make money off that skill set, how to make time to be at work. This is the key to life. But yeah.
Fucking failing as a comic, you know, the only shot I got, nothing had turned from it, and I was deep in the bag. And by that point, I was deep in anything you had. By 2006, I was deep into whatever you had. Like when I went to El Compadre,
Just
if
give
you
it to
had,
me.
you know, I went through the crack
What do you got?
episode.
I'll take it.
You know, I still remember getting the surgery
Hey, Chad.
on Tuesday, not do.
That's like when you're in one of those mom and pop shops or like a place that the price tag is not exactly sitting on top of the item, because this is like, you know, this is a family owned business or something like that, you know, where it's not a franchise or a company. And like, hey, how much is this lamp right here? How much do you got? How much would you spend on it? That's what that sounds like. Like, bro, knock it off. But yeah, what are you looking for? Coco's like, what do you got? I'll take it. Volume, take it. Xanny bars, take it. Ecstasy, I'll take it.
Coke like one day before, like they said, stop.
That's
30
right.
days before the surgery.
30 days.
I stopped the night before. Like I stopped.
4 a.m.
Yeah, and then I fucking, I'll never forget going home and snorting Coke and blood was coming out of the stitches. Like, what point of your life do you have? I had nothing, man.
I get it.
And this poor girl who loves me, I can't do nothing. I pay half the rent 1 month, and 1 month I wouldn't pay rent. Like, we had to get a fucking loan for $600 a month for 6 years. We paid $636 a month for 6 years from the disaster I did at that house.
Alright.
And it just wouldn't work. And then I was just doing road gigs with Joe. And basically snorting my fucking ass off. That poor kid, and he knew it. And he was starting to get depressed on me.
Yeah,
he was.
And that's another thing, and again, I'll be quick. But when I see these long videos and short videos, and all I see is Joe Rogan getting hate, I don't think y'all have understood the speaking of volume, the volume of what Rogan has done for his friends. Okay, you want to push the narrative. He has 6 comedians that never been funny. That's fine. That's your business. You're entitled to feel that way, and you may even be right. But the importance of his position and what he did, and maybe it's because I look at Rogan and I see me. I want to be the guy that walked through the door and brought as much anybody who's willing to do work. I brought them in. Rogan didn't have to do that for Coco, but he did it. Rogan didn't have to have shorts on, but he did it. Rogan didn't have to shed light on Shane, but he did it. And to me, that's legacy. What do you do outside of what you do? And most of the time, it comes down to what did you do for someone else outside of just you. Do I mind someone doing something and getting something out of it? Not at all. Rogan got content out of it, didn't he? But Rogan is definitely one of the few though, because he doesn't need you. So when he does it, you have to respect it. But anyways, that's a different conversation, because I can go on for 40 minutes in that arena. If there's one thing I respect, is someone who knows how to reach back and grab a hold of the nearest person next to them. If you're willing to work, he was willing to put you on. Yeah, I understand a lot of these people, this man feeds, he got a family too, just like everybody else. All these people who Rogan has put and shed some spotlight on, they got families, they got wives and kids that need to eat. And if it wasn't for Rogan, a lot of these guys would be struggling. I promise you.
He gets upset about that.
He really was getting upset.
Yeah.
And then 2007 hit, and I was on a real tear. And then I started doing heroin. That summer, I was like, you know what? I'm not going to last. I'm going to just do heroin, and that'll slow it down. And then,
Giving up?
by the grace, I still remember going to San Francisco with you. and we were at that fucking hotel with the nautical that had the red seafood soup.
Yeah.
You remember what
Yeah,
hotel?
the red chowder.
The red chowder.
From the mermaid
Yes.
place.
We were Cobb's.
Yeah.
And we would stay in there. And I still remember going to San Francisco and being clean for 2 months. Like, it was the exact date. Like, January, we were up there, and remember the room was sold out around the corner, and it was me, you,
Yeah, remember,
a bunch of us.
Remember they found a suitcase across the street from the hotel in the water, in the ocean, and it was a woman chopped up in pieces. Do you remember that? And there's that famous picture of me and you both sitting in the windowsill, and we're both squeezed into this windowsill. We were looking at the police across the street, like taking the body out of the suitcase out of the water. It was just like, wow, we're just watching this crazy CSI shit.
It was such a bad.
Hey, Red Band is my favorite kind of person. Like, I love people that are my friends and they remember things that I can't even if you ask me 200,000 right now, do you remember this? I couldn't prove to you I remember it. I love people like that. I love people who are present when they're hanging out with you, when they're around, they're present. They remember things in their life. Honestly, that's why a lot of y'all might even lose a little. For me, you might look at me and say he just lost aura, but I don't care, by the way. But I'm just trying to make a point. I don't really mean that. I'm just saying, but the reason why I say that is because I am one of those guys who think it's important to keep a journal. Something that you write in. Matter of fact, coincidental enough, COCO preaches that. If that's one thing COCO pushes, he's a writer though. You know, he's a comedian, but he journals. He journals, bro. I never thought about that. I mean, I always heard him say it, but to think he journals and how good his memory is, I wonder if those two things obviously play a role. It's one thing to go through something, because, brother, I've been through it. It's another thing to go through it and then go back and write those things. Now, mind you, I'm working on scripts, so I definitely have my fair share of crazy events. Go home safely, thank God, and write those crazy events. So I got my fair share of doing that. But COCO has trained his mind differently because he journals every night or every morning, one or the other. I think I'm going to start journaling, honestly. It's important, chat. I just hate writing. Like, that sounds crazy as a rapper, right? Or as an artist. Like, but me, I'm new age, what you would call new age, I guess, because I'm phone everything. With a phone, I just move and it can keep up. Well, for paper, I'm sitting there writing a word and my mind is already 4 bars ahead, and now I'm messing around and forgetting, and it's a lot. And I know my writers out there understand that. Even if you write scripts, you understand that. Your mind's on 4 scenes ahead, and you still haven't got this scene here, which is why I think recorders, I know you've seen those recorders. Recorders are important, especially for movie scripts and things like that. And all type of voice memos and things like that. But chat, honestly, if you're one of those people in this community who, again, remember, as a community, we're working on a script together, and we're gonna Discord, we're gonna do the whole 9. If you're one of those people who would like to be a part of the Discord or the script, the film, do it, chat. Grab a journal and start journaling, even if you journal on your phone. Every day, faithfully.
Wants
or every night,
that
whatever you
tape
like.
to get taken off, but the other part of me, no. Because I want people to see where I was. It's not, whenever I look at it, I go, I don't even know who that person is.
And it's good for people to see that because a lot of people go through shit like that.
And I tell people, dog, just hang in there, stick it out, and you'll be fucking, like, we talk about it all the time, the beauty on the other edge, the other side of this. Like, what's happened, I got married, you know, the baby. I mean, the beauty has fucking evolved.
And anyone in our group was going through shit. Remember, like Ari was going through depression. He said he thought he was going to die soon. Duncan was going through a horrible breakup. Eddie Bravo was so poor that like he was so broke, and then overnight everybody has really changed their life around. Like there was some. It's just to show you, man. Like so many people come up to me and go, if it wasn't for the podcast, I had no life, and I was just working this horrible job, and I was depressed all the time. I didn't want, I thought my life was over. and then they started listening to podcasts. Now they feel like they have friends and shit like that. You hear that shit all the time, you know. So it's really interesting that we documented that time of your life, because that really was one of the first times I ever had a friend really, like, I felt like my friend was going to die. That's never happened before I've had people just kill themselves, but I've never had somebody like.
I didn't think I was going to kill myself.
No, I thought you were going to die. Like,
I just thought that my heart was going to stop, and then something came over me. Like when Marilyn got the cancer, that was it.
Oh, that was a horrible.
That was it.
Once Freddie Soto.
Yeah, but once Marilyn got the fucking cancer, was when I went to her house, and I'm like, you know what?
Yeah.
Dying doesn't look like fun.
Yeah.
It really doesn't. As much as I don't like what I'm doing and all the problems I got going on right now, you know what? Dying really doesn't look like a lot of fucking fun, especially having cancer. And I mean, she was fine at the store, and then I find out she didn't go to the bathroom for 2 weeks. And the next thing you know, she's in the hospital, Jack.
Yeah, that was overnight.
That was overnight.
Yeah.
Over fucking night. So once I saw what was going on with her, I was like, you know what? I think I'm going to give this life a chance. Let me just see what the fuck we could do here.
That is cool.
What is cool? What happened? You asked for a bong hit, and he's over here lighting freaking candles to Maria. The freak is so cool. Hey, when I ask for a bong hit, give me a freaking bong hit.
Well done, Father.
Nah, honestly though, I think Coco's such a solid guy. I'm just joking. I think he was cleaning out the bong and got distracted and putting bud. He grabbed the bud. He's putting new bud. So, you know, bro asked for a bong hit, and instead of just giving him, because I'm sure he could have got a hit at it, whatever, but he's giving him new bud and cleaned out the bong. I think he got distracted. I don't know what the freak he just did. He just lit a candle. I don't know if he's using because that might be clever. I don't know if he used all the bud that comes out, because I could see someone inventing this. If it's not, it should be an invention. So what it almost seemed like was he cleaned out the bong, which has residue, some good marijuana still, but most of it is dead. If it touches the flame, most of it is dead, but it's still not technically. So it looked like he used a tool that's almost candle-like to clean out the bong. This looks crazy right here, right out of context. He cleaned out the bong, and it seemed like what the candle does is it catches all the residue, and you light it, so now you're basically hotboxing it, but with a nice smell of a candle. But I don't know, that's what it looked like. That might not even make sense, because now that I said it out loud, if you're hotboxing and you're trying to make bud, having a candle would almost make like, what are you supposed to do? Breathe that in? Now you're breathing in the candle smoke, and well, you could make the candle out of CBD.
It's not getting annoying
What's next?
or aggravating. It's getting sad.
Oh, we're already at an hour. Well, let's finish off with Coco. We got Violet Myers here next. Or should I just come back? Talk to me, chat. Talk to me. It's your boy. I always think of Aries Spears when he did his Jay-Z impression. Y'all want to hear it? I'll go to it right now.
It's sad.
It's also
sad what people think.
Talk
they
to
can
me.
accomplish
It's your boy.
by cutting corners, and you try to help them. The best was I was gone, and I wanted to give social media a break.
yeah, I noticed.
You could just look at social media so much before you go, you know what? I want to shoot myself in the fucking head.
It's true.
And Twitter doesn't bother me. It's Facebook.
I enjoy Kate.
It's really
Y'all know Kate Quigley?
Shit anymore. I don't even look at it.
So I come back to 100 messages. You know,
Yeah.
and I'm going through them. Some of them you put a thumb. Some of them you write back. And I got the one from fucking, Move.
Hey, that's such a Uncle Coco Diaz thing. Some of them you respond. Some of them you put a thumb. No, Joe. Some of them you put a thumb. If someone says something to me, I'm saying something. I'm not putting a thumb. But that's the thing about Coco. I'm telling you, fam, he's a different breed. Again, another guy who I see myself in. He gets back to y'all. He gets back to his people. He gets back to his fans. He gets back to his community. I'm saying gets back. Like, gets back. Response, not gives back. I don't know if he gives back. But, showing up and giving content is giving back. Of course, he gets money out of it and stuff. I'm just saying. The point I'm trying to focus and highlight about him is he gets back to y'all. He'll smoke a joint early in the morning. He'll respond to emails. You give him your life story. He'll tell you, keep your head up. He ain't going to freaking change your life, but he gets back to y'all. That's one thing I want to make sure we do on this side, too. I'll get back to y'all. Y'all got my email. Y'all got my IG. Y'all got DMs. You don't got to follow me to message me. You kidding me? You just hit me up. Whatever you got going on. I've been telling y'all this. Y'all know good and well y'all can hit me up anytime. From sending reaction videos to sending your videos to sending content you want me to highlight. Like, yo, bro, I did a song. Can you put this on your channel? You reacting to music and shout my page out? Of course. Without question.
That they paid. It was a great show, and then pictures of me and them. And then fucking a whole article on why we didn't party afterward or hang out. That's what they came to.
They were upset.
That they paid $27.50. I go, well, I always try to put a dynamite comic in front of me.
Yeah.
And try to keep my ticket prices low.
You do?
You were looking for a friend for $27.50. You weren't looking to see a show. I go get a dog. Or join a fucking Lonely Hearts Club. Because
I'm like, oh yeah, he loves y'all. He gets back to y'all. Click the video. Hey, screw you. Like he's letting y'all have it. He's coming at the fans. But I understand what he's saying. You gotta remember, he's, Coco's a grown man. Yeah, ladies and gentlemen. So he's got life going on. He's had it hard. So that sob story that he gave you 2 thumbs up to. That's as much as you're gonna get from him. But you go to his show or you write him complaining about why didn't you hang out? You know what you're getting with Coco. He's gonna let you have it. Why ain't I going out? You want a comedian that's gonna go party with you? Go to the comedians that tell you they'll party with you. Bert Kreischer's. Joe even comes out. Nah, Joe ain't coming out. But there's comedians that tell you they'll go out with the fans. Again, one of those things that I would do.
By the show.
It's also
Coco wants to go back to the telly.
You're not going back to the hotel room with me. I just did 2 shows. I really am not in the mood to talk.
Right, I get that.
It's exhausting, but people don't understand, and I get it.
Yeah, you want to say hello and give them a hug.
Yeah.
And take a
Nothing
picture.
wrong with that.
But don't ask me about World War III and what I think about the Joe Rogan controversy with Mencia of 2005.
I know.
That's the last thing I want to hear on my mind.
I know.
I get that.
I can't even think. I've just been scraping for material.
Also, though,
for 2 hours, scraping the bottom of my mind, temples.
Doing your job, giving the best you got.
And now you want to ask me a question about who you think will win, Sharon or Ayacucho? I have no fucking idea. I'm not even thinking about
and
that.
they don't realize that they're one person and then there's 300 more coming down the line.
I was learned to keep your mouth shut, put your hand out and say hello.
That's it.
Before you're going to say something wrong, don't say nothing.
Right.
Because what you're going to say is wrong anyway. Put your hand out and say, it's a pleasure to meet you.
That's old school.
It's a pleasure to meet you.
I get
What's
it.
your name?
Yeah.
I always ask people what their name is. I want to know what their name is. And then they tell you, and then you take a picture with them, and that's it. I don't have time for a short story. There's 60 people on the line.
Yeah, it's
You
hard.
don't want to do this to them, and you don't want to do this to
Well, the
yourself.
thing is, they would never do that. Could you imagine someone messaging like Eddie Van Halen or like and going, "Hey, after the show, why don't we party?" Like they would never do it to like a musician or like an actor in a Broadway show. I don't know why, because
I'm glad she said that because I'm not gonna lie to you, chat. I thought that was my flag. I got a flag too. I'm like, man, my joint is all the way too far. But I'm not gonna lie, chat. That's a compliment, honestly, because when you think about it, at least the way I'm looking at it, she's right. They wouldn't do that. But you know why they wouldn't do that? Not because they... Well, I'll tell you why they wouldn't do that. Because they don't expect that from them. So I'll tell you why they do that to us. Or, bro thinks he's on. I'm not on yet. But I can see why they would do that to guys like Coco. Or why they would do that to me. Or why I would do that to Coco. Which, by the way, I wouldn't. But, because I can expect that from him. Because he's such a everyday guy. He might be, having it his way in life. He might be getting money. He might be a great comedian, but he's still such a genuine person that I would expect, oh, Coco's definitely the type that after a show, if the fans ask, hey, can I buy you a drink? He might just come out. Now, mind you, he doesn't even drink. So I'm giving an example. You know, these comedians that you feel like are the everyday guy, they're so good at being themselves and true and authentic with you that you feel like you got that camaraderie with them, that you could say, hey, can I have a minute, a picture and a 10-second conversation, and usually they're like, okay. But that being said, that's your fault as a fan for getting entitled, because as much as that'd be nice, nobody owes you that, and it's selfish of you on top of entitlement, which goes hand in hand, but it's selfish of you to think that after someone just got done doing their job, you call it what you want. Comedy is still a job. Music is still a job. Artistry is still a job. You know, YouTubing is still a job. Content creating, streaming is still a job. After they're done doing their job, you think they owe you some type of time because you paid, what, a ticket? You bought one ticket? There's people that go to every single show that they can and never miss, and they don't act that entitled. So yeah, that's a you problem. You got to check yourself. As a fan, it's okay to check yourself sometimes and say, you know what, I'm asking a lot. My thing is, a picture is as much as you're entitled to. Ain't nothing wrong with saying, hey, can I get a photo? For sure. Bro, you support me, you get a photo. The least I can do. But yeah, he doesn't owe you a conversation. He doesn't owe you 10 minutes.
Come out and meet people, which is a generous thing to do. Really, I'm a performer. I don't sell merch. You don't sell merch.
I don't sell merch.
You don't
for
have to
that
come
reason.
out. Yeah.
For that particular reason.
I don't sell it
I want
either.
you to say hello and not feel like you have to give me $25 for a fucking T-shirt.
Huh.
Same.
I don't want it. I don't want.
And I don't sell
want
it
you-
because I don't want to be obligated
Right.
to come out.
I want to shake your hand.
That makes
I
more
wanna-
sense.
You tell me you like the podcast, this is why you came, you like a subject matter. If I want to sell you something, I knock on your door.
Yeah.
Right? And sell you encyclopedias, or steaks door to door, whatever. There's just so many aspects of it that people really don't understand. I'm not there to sell you a T-shirt.
I'm the same way.
I'm happy I got you for the 27.
That's how I feel. But you're
I'm
like,
happy that you got a babysitter.
you're not a nickel and dimer. You're not someone that
Right.
seems ever to me that you're in it for. I mean, making money is great, but you're not money driven.
Right. I agree. He's
It's
not.
not going to get you what you want.
That's
at
how
the
I
end.
am.
It just happens. All we're searching for is to wake up with a smile on your face and not be like the rest of fucking America that's depressed or upset about the political climate.
It's true.
The Koreans are like this.
Yeah. Well, also how
Excuse
lucky
me.
we are. Like that.
Excuse me.
40 years of my life, I ate shit. My mother died when I was 16.
Yeah.
And if I don't know how many years after that, I did it on purpose because of my love for comedy. I kept a low nut. I didn't drive a Cadillac. I didn't try to prove to people I was something I wasn't.
Right.
And then it was such a low nut that I kind of enjoyed it.
That's how I am. That's why I have a
kind of
Hyundai.
enjoyed it. You know, I come from a society where there's no flash.
Yep.
There's no flash for various reasons. For the most various is, I don't want to make somebody feel bad. I'm not that person.
But I'm
For me to
almost
get a fucking
uncomfortable
BMW,
around.
do I look like a B? I love Jews too much to get a BMW. Do you understand me?
No,
Or I
you
mean,
don't.
fuck, yes, I do.
No, I mean you
Yes,
don't.
I do.
I couldn't see you
Yes,
in a
I do.
BMW.
I wouldn't get a BMW.
Yeah.
I don't care how much money they give me. I belong in a Subaru or Ford truck.
Yeah.
That's who I am. And
Yeah.
that's who I'll always be.
You're blue collar dude.
Whether $1 million or not, that ain't gonna make you happy.
Well, that's how I
It's
am
so
too.
funny when you're 21.
You think
You
it
can't
will.
wait to have a Testarossa and have bitches on your arm and do drugs every night. And let me tell you something. It ain't no fucking bargain. There's a price to pay because once the cocaine and the money are gone, all those things go with it.
Yeah.
Happiness always sticks. All you're thriving
That's
for in this life is to laugh at yourself. You know, when I fart on a plane, I fucking love it.
You
know what I'm
farted in
saying?
here and you laughed.
Oh yeah, I fart in here and
Me
I
and Lee
laugh.
were
He's right though. He's right.
When you're fucking, you know what?
Love your loved
I broke
ones.
today.
Make a few good
And
friends.
I still find a
Real
way to
friends.
laugh. When I used to
Laugh
laugh
at yourself all the
my
time.
daughter
Any chance
off.
you get.
But she was
Laugh at
sick.
life.
You know, Jacqueline, my first daughter.
And make what you can
I
make.
cry when I drop her off.
Leave the
Because
rest in
what I
God's
did,
hands.
I forced myself
Leave
to
it
do
all in
comedy
God's
after
hands.
I dropped her off as an exercise. Because I want to be able to do comedy if my fucking mother dies.
Can y'all hear me, chat?
Well, you've done it.
I want to
We've done it.
We've done it.
We've
Like
done it.
Brody
Yeah.
in Vegas. I want to be able to do comedy if I just buried my mother that night.
Yep.
I still got to be able to
It's hard,
do comedy.
but you have
You
to.
got to train yourself.
You have to.
And there's pain, and there's this,
Yeah.
and there's that. That's part of
That
the
was hard.
stand-up.
That was really fucking
That's
hard.
part of the stand-up.
Yeah.
You know,
Yeah.
you have to train yourself under all these conditions. You know what? There's times if you really dive into stand-up, you're gonna have to sleep on some of these cots for 6 months at one point.
For sure.
Easily.
Easily.
Yeah.
If you really
You'll
love
be
stand-up.
homeless.
For sure.
Everyone is homeless. Lee, you're gonna be homeless. Get ready.
And you have to be prepared.
Well, Lee's
to
in a
go,
he's
I
starting
know
in a
Ralph
different
Medina
position.
told us, And Joy Medina took him in.
Dude, stand up people will. I used to drive to San Diego. I would spend. I didn't even have a car at the time. I would take a train to San Diego. It was like $30 each way or something. Stay in a hotel and only get paid $20.
Right.
Like, I was losing money.
Right,
on
right.
spots just because you want the
100%.
spots.
Yeah.
But I feel like it's like building any business.
You're a
building
building,
business.
exactly.
You
You're a
have-
building.
You're a corporation.
Yeah.
You're just a
Hey,
CEO
listen,
of a
I'm spending
corporation.
hours here. I
You
could
know,
be
your stock is
spending
low.
hours at my job and making money.
Yeah,
I'm not getting
the things
paid.
I've been working on. and
You're
you
building.
helped me with this. Because one day I was talking to you, and I was bummed because there were some things I wasn't getting, and I was frustrated. And you said focus on the things you do have, not the things you don't have. And I've really trained my mind. Like, it's amazing that you can train your mind to
For
focus
sure.
on the positive. You can do it. It's
For
just
sure.
it's an exercise. I've been writing down
Like anything
so
else in life.
People are gonna be like, "What happened to you, Kate?" But I've been writing down like 10 things every day that I'm thankful for.
Journal. That's
And
good.
sometimes when I'm sad, I'll start doing that, and it'll really
Change
fix
your
it,
mood.
Because
Yeah.
the fact is, we are so fucking
So-
lucky.
You're
So-
right. You don't have cancer.
so
You're
blessed.
going to chemotherapy treatment.
Right.
Look at what we're doing
You have
right
$5
now.
in your pocket
Right.
on the subway.
If you wanted to.
I can
Yep.
afford
And get a
this.
veggie and cheese sandwich.
You're on the money,
You're
Coco.
breathing. I mean,
Yeah.
every morning I wake up when I was 21. And
These things are so important, and this is why I'm saying journal, chat. Honestly, start journaling. It doesn't have to be, hey, today I was doing. It doesn't even have to be that. It can be just came back from. Thank God that this happened. You know, almost dodged a car accident today, Thursday, Sunday, November 2nd, 9:40, 9:08. Like, you know what I mean? Just keeping a little, just gathering your thoughts, just keeping track of things that, just like she said, you can come back and be thankful for. Cause I know me, that she's a stronger mind than I am in that aspect, in that area. Cause I know me, when I'm angry, I can't even think of 10 good things in that moment. I'll do it later when I realize, check that attitude, bro. Check yourself. You're wildin'. How you can't think of 10 great things? God has blessed you more than 20 things you should be able to say. But I was angry, so I could check myself later. But the point I'm making is, it'd be best to have a list already journaled. Have 20 things that you write down that you should be thankful for. Have 5 of those things be things that you're thankful for every day that you overlook. Not being sick. Like Coco said, that if that doesn't hit home for you, then I'm preaching to the wrong person. And you just don't get it yet. Or you haven't been through enough. You know, that your family is not in a hospital right now. That you still have both your arms and legs. That you can walk. I'm sorry, brother. I got friends who, you know, rest in peace, have passed. I got friends who are on wheelchairs. You know, I have friends that have been in situations and predicaments, whether they put themselves in it or whether that's just how it goes sometimes in life and in the streets. Again, you're running and gunning, you're running into this, you're running into that. Things happen, things are said. I got people who were living just like me, and they're sitting in prison, and it ain't looking too pretty. So, you know, the point that I'm making is how quick we are to overlook the little things that we're blessed. So I'm with them, and that was dope of her to say. I'm glad she said that. That how she was able to check herself, and she's on the money. She's not just yapping. It is like anything else in life, a pattern. It is a muscle that you can train and recreate your pattern and have a new pattern and a new way of looking at your life, you know, your life and the life, the things around you. Absolutely. She's on the money and Coco's right. So yeah, I'm gonna start encouraging y'all. Journal. Write some things down. Bro, write 3 things down that you're grateful for today. Then in a couple days, if you go a couple days without, write 3 things down that you could change right now. That right now, if you stop doing, it could be something you could stop buying. It could be substance abuse. It could be alcohol. It could be 3 things that if you stop doing today, you can almost guarantee that if you do and build, let's say it's reaction videos. What are 3 things that this year, you doing reaction videos every day, what are 3 things you can stop doing today that would help you that would almost guarantee that you'll be able to stay consistent with your reaction videos? There's got to be like 3 things. It could be something so petty. It could be stop going on Netflix. Because every time I go on Netflix, I find one movie, then I find a show, then I'm watching that for 2 weeks, then I'm not doing reaction videos, then I'm getting lazy. It could be that simple. Stop going on Netflix. Okay, what's another one? It could be stop going out on Friday nights. Friday nights I go, I get drunk, I come back. Saturday I'm not really feeling up to it. Before I know it, Friday, Saturday, and Sunday I didn't do reaction videos. Okay, stop going out Friday nights. 3 things. We're already at 2 things that if you did, you can almost guarantee that in a year from now, you'll look back and say, dang, I did 140 reaction videos. I did a bunch of clipping. I got content. So what are 3 things you could stop doing? Honestly, chat, these are things that people who want to win, they got to put themselves in these positions and ask themselves these questions. You got to ask yourselves these questions. Because that's how you get to where most people won't end up. Because the other people are going the other route. While you're asking yourself questions, while you're journaling, while you're writing ideas down, the other people are doing what you used to do, which is absolutely nothing about it. Just trying and just balancing.
Yeah.
When I was 21, I'm broke. I'm a loser and I'm miserable. But it was all revolved around money. Money was going to make it so much better.
Yeah.
By the time I got to 40, I was like, Jesus Christ, I'm fucking ecstatic. I'm at the comedy store every night. I may have $8.22 in my
That's
checking
it.
account, but I'm ecstatic. There's a line in Narcos, Mexico.
Okay.
That Narcos, Mexico, it's about Kiki Camarena. And at the end, you know, if you haven't seen Narcos, Mexico, you're not going to watch it. I don't give a fuck if I spoil your thing.
Just spoil it.
Game of Thrones, I don't give a fuck. Go fuck your brother. Fuck you and Game of
Joey,
Thrones.
calm down.
So, Game of Thrones, spoiler.
Don't fuck
No,
your brother.
spit in your fucking mouth, Game of Thrones.
Will you stop? Go back to Narcos.
Yeah, go to Narcos.
There's a scene when he's in
Don't go narco. Go
when he
Narcos.
thinks he looks out into the ocean and he remembers his interview with Kiki Camarena. And he lights a cigarette and he goes, I do these because now here's Kiki Camarena sitting there with his eye out of his fucking head. The drill bit gets put through his leg.
Oh, wow.
This guy
Torture.
walks in, this guy's out. Tell him why he's doing it.
Yeah.
Tell him what you want. And this guy goes, Diego Luna was a phenomenal actor, and he goes by the singer, he goes, it would be stressed. But you know what's crazy? That when I was broke, I slept like a baby. Now that I have money, I can't sleep at night.
That's
my
the
head blew
realest
up.
shit.
My head blew
Interesting.
up.
So
He goes,
real.
when I was broke and I had nothing, I slept like a baby.
It's so real.
And now, I sleep 2-3 hours a night. And think about that sentence, and it's what I'm telling people. We focus on the wrong things.
Yeah.
Money is nothing.
100% we focus on the wrong things.
Money will come and go. It's a worse addiction than cocaine. Once you take money out of the picture,
Yeah.
and you go, wow, I'm doing this because I love it.
That's
I
it.
genuinely love this. I could get up every morning and do this for free. Whether it's taking it in the ass or fucking building fireplaces or lighting Jews on fire. If this is what you like, and you do it for free.
Right.
Don't do this, but I'm just making a
Right,
point.
right.
I won't get a BMW, but I'll light them on
This is what you do for I would never
Yeah, I love him so much. I won't get a Beamer.
You might light me on fire.
I'll light one on fire.
No. What my point is,
6th grade.
until you really fall in love
He
with
broke my whatever.
and look at the sky and go, I'm living in a hovel.
That's it.
I got rats. I'm sharing a sandwich with a rat.
I've done that.
But boy,
Excuse me?
do I love what I do. And all of a sudden, a month after that, God will unload a suitcase on you of dollar bills.
It's true.
You think you're a fucking stripper.
When you think you don't need it, it shows
you don't
up.
need it,
It shows up.
If it's 2 in the afternoon and you ain't high, go fuck yourself.
Chat, I might have to try that just so I can tell y'all how that went. Because I've heard that so many times, and it's always been hard for me because I'm not a guy that's going to fake it with you. Why would I fake it by myself? So I never acted like I don't care about making it. I do want to become successful. Excuse me. I do want to become successful. I do want to get paid. I do want to get paid for what I'm doing. So, matter of fact, even better. I do want to become successful. I do want to get paid for what I'm doing and what I do. And I do want to take this thing to the next level. And then the next level. Is it all about money? Absolutely not. In my heart of hearts, I could say it's not all. My life is not revolving around money that I need it. But I do understand that I'm not doing this for free. I'm doing this to have a better life. And with money, I can use it as a tool to have a better life for my loved ones, continue to meet people, find a wife, have kids, and support them. And do things with it where I can, give back. Now I can bring people along. Now I can help people. Now I can give jobs out. Now I can put money into investments. Anyways, I don't want to talk about money. The point I'm making is, it is an interesting thing because I hear that often from people who are successful. Now, mind you, people who are successful sometimes say dumb things. Like, I miss it when I was broke. Sure you do. Things like that, I'm not trying to hear it. No pun intended, I ain't buying it. But sometimes people with money say something about money that makes sense. And I hear that a lot from people with money. That COCO isn't necessarily saying he misses the days when he was broke. He slept better. That might be a thing. Well, he said Narcos. They said that in the show. And that might be true. That might be honest. It might be real. But those are the people who, one, Narcos is a show about substance, selling drugs. So that's a whole different lifestyle. That comes with the territory. You're selling drugs and you're offing people. He said it was while the guy was smoking a cigarette and one of them had a drill bit in his leg and then out of his eye. So that's different. Living a lifestyle where you got to look over your shoulder. That's the business. That's a different thing. But it is deep. I understand how it hit COCO. And you'll be surprised. Sometimes you're watching the show and you're not even living that lifestyle. You're not a banker. But a banker, they say something in the script that hits you. So I understand how that hit home with him. I get it. From the broke guy's point of view, I get it. Because I don't have that type of money or status. But what I'm trying to say is the other point that they both agreed on, him and Kate. They both agreed that the moment you stop making money about everything, the moment you stop thinking it's your end-all, be-all, not that it's not important. Money's important. I'm not going to pretend to myself. I'm not going to fake it like I don't want to have a nice car. Like I don't want to spend money on good steak every night if I want to, on a chef. I'm not going to pretend. But the moment you stop making it, and by the way, this is where I've been at for some time now in my life. Not too long, but long enough. I'm not serving it anymore. I'm just trying to get it so it can serve me. But I'm not serving it. I'm not like, no, it's about money. It's about money. And that's helped me. It helped me to put music. I'm not every day, up all night, 4 a.m, still writing. It helped me to say, okay, I worked on a tape. I'm working on this. But every 2 or 3 days, I stop on music. And every day I'm focused on reaction videos. It helped me to organize and balance things out a little bit. It helped me to say, the biggest help it's been to me is it helped me to say, okay, it's not tomorrow. Maybe it is, but if it's not, I do the work, I show up, I leave it in God's hands. Because I was living for the last 8 years, maybe even 7, maybe only 7, like tomorrow is going to happen tomorrow. A door is going to happen. I'm going to put this song out. It's going to be right. I'm going to do some content on YouTube. I'm going to shoot a music video tomorrow. It's always going to happen. And I was working like that. And, it got me far. It really did. It got me to stay focused. It got me to keep my hope in something. It got me to stay hungry. And it got me to get better. I mean, boy, you put a beat on it, I got you with a song. Like, it got me to get better. And it also got me to do this. You know, I needed another outlet of something that I can do when I'm not recording music or writing music. Instead of taking off and saying, all right, today I'm not going to work on music. Let me clip something. Let me work on something to do with music, like a video. Instead of that, I can say, let me go do reaction videos, which I can put out way faster than music. But that being said, I stopped thinking with the mindset, tomorrow, something's going to happen, something's going to happen. And instead, it's just like, no longer do I serve money. I serve God, so I leave it in his hands, and that's it. And when the money comes, I'll make sure that I do the right thing that I said I would. I help it. I use it to serve me. What can I do with it? What can I do for others? What can I do? What can I do with people? What can I do with the money? Many things. So yeah, that's important, chat. It is important. I would say that's one of those things that I can say. I subscribe to that mindset, and maybe you should too. Coming right back in like 2 minutes, and we're gonna react to Violet Myers Goes to Rolling Loud. This gotta be old. All right, get out.